The Bulls and Glasgow Warriors have both released their teams before tomorrow's semi-final match. I cannot wait for this game. In this video, I'm going to be giving my preview, going over the team selected, and my predictions for the game. Now, I did a bit of a preview and predictions earlier in the week. Maybe it's changed, so stay tuned for that one. It might have changed, but this is going to be such a close game. And the reason why I keep changing my predictions is because it feels like such a close game. And it feels like both these teams are so evenly matched. Honestly, I really do believe that Glasgow and the Bulls are probably the two most evenly matched teams in the competition. Like, they are just so evenly matched in all departments, which is why I'm so excited for this one. So this game kicks off 2:30 p.m. local time at Scottish Gas Murrayfield. So it's going to be in the big stadium as well. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Referee is Andrew Brace. I cannot wait for this one. The URC semi-final. I honestly can't wait for this one. But before you do get into it, guys, if you do enjoy the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe to help the channel grow. I really appreciate all the support. I mean, this channel is only a few months old and it's really nearly at 1,000 subscribers, 3,000 subscribers, not even 1,000, 3,000. So I really appreciate all the support. I try to respond to all the comments and I appreciate all the comments, negative or positive. I appreciate all the feedback. I really do. I'm trying to upgrade the setup here. So this is going to change. It's going to look a lot better in the background pretty soon. So we're trying to change things up. In fact, this is actually a player worn jersey by a player who played fly half for the Springboks in 2008 against Wales in Cardiff. It's the number 10 jersey, so whoever can get this right in the comments, well done to you. If you can guess who this is, it's the number 10 jersey worn by someone against Wales in 2008 in Cardiff. So that's your clue for that one. So if you do enjoy that stuff, go do a bit of digging and see who it is, and I'll tell you if you're right in the comments. But right, so Glasgow and the Bulls have played against each other the last 5 times. Glasgow's won 3 and the Bulls have won 2. So really not that much in it. The average points scored in the game between the last 5 games between the Glasgow Warriors and the Bulls, 24 points to Glasgow, 23 points to the Bulls. That's how close it is. That is really close. So the form in their last 5 games, the Bulls have won 5 of their last 5 games in the URC as well. Glasgow's won 3 of their last 5 games, but looking really good recently. A very good win against Connacht, a good win against Ulster a few weeks ago as well. So they're trending on the up. They had a bit of a worry. You can honestly call it a worrying tour to South Africa. I honestly thought, maybe the wheels are falling off a bit here for Glasgow, but that's not the case. They've come back. They're looking to kind of reignite that fire, playing good knockout rugby. They had a very good game last week against a very dangerous Connacht team. So Glasgow's looking good, but just looking at their team, if you've seen the team selections from earlier, you can fast forward for this one. But they've gone for Patrick Schickling at number 1, number 2 Gregor Hiddleston, number 3 Xander Fagerson, number 4 Scott Cummings, number 5 Alex Samuel, number 6 Matt Fagerson, number 7 Rory Dodge, number 8 Jack Dempsey, number 9 George Horn, number 10 Dan Lancaster, number 11 Kyle Rowe, number 12 Sione Tuipulotu, one of my favorite players in the world, so fun to watch. Number 13, Stafford McDowell, who's on really good form recently. Number 14, and captain Kyle Steyn. Number 15, Josh Mackay. On the bench, they have Seb Steven at number 16, Rory Sutherland at number 17, Sam Talakai at number 18, Jare Oguntebeju at number 19, number 20, Ewan Ferry, number 21, Sione Vailanu, number 22, Jamie Doby, and number 23, Adam Hastings. So just looking at the team from the outside perspective here, what a team filled with Scottish internationals. I mean, this is literally like an international game. It feels like an international match between Scotland and South Africa, the way these teams are selected. So this game is going to go down to the wire. And the one thing I've been telling myself, how is either team going to get the better of the other team? I just don't see how it's going to happen in my head. I'm trying to think of ways Glasgow can win or ways the Bulls can win. I just can't find a way. They're both so powerful in the forward pack. They both have very good backlines. They both have no cracks in their team. I think what it's going to come down to is, are the Bulls going to be able to go away from home and play the way they do at home? I think it's really going to come down to that, because Glasgow is going to feel at home. Most of these players, at least more than 10 or 12 of these players, play in Scottish Gas Murrayfield on the regular for Scotland. We know how well they play there. They destroyed France there. They've beaten some massive teams there, England as well. So these guys are going to feel at home. So the Bulls have a bit of an uphill battle. And I would say if it was played at Loftus, I'd probably give the Bulls the nod for this one. But because it's being played at Scottish Gas Murrayfield, I'll just say Murrayfield from now on, I think Glasgow maybe has the edge. But let's just look at some of the Bulls players as well. They have gone for Gerard Steenkamp at number 1, Johan Grobler at number 2, Francois Kloppe at number 3, Ruan Vermaak at number 4, Ruan Norke at number 5, number 6, Marcel Coetzee as captain. Captain fantastic. He's been absolutely incredible this year. Number 7, Elrich Lowe. Number 8, Cameron Hanekom. That loose forward battle is going to be so fun. Honestly, that's going to be so good to watch. Number 9, Embrace Papier, the South African URC Player of the Year. Definitely deserves some Springbok caps this year. Number 10, Andre Pollard. With Sasha and Ngomazulu now being injured till September, do the Springboks now kind of start Papier and Andre Pollard together, who have built a combination, and keep Manie Lebok on the bench, who's been really good at adding that value, that kind of quick play, those quick tries, and just adding a lot of valuable touches from the bench? Possibly looks like it could be that happening in the future. Number 11, Stravino Jacobs. Number 12, Harold Forster. Number 13, Kanan Moody. Number 14, Kurtley Orense, one of my favorite players. I've said that many times before. Number 15, the invaluable Willie Leroux. Such a good player, such a valuable player for this team. I think having Andre Pollard at 10 and Willie Leroux at 15, it's a different Bulls team this playoff. It's not the same Bulls team we've seen before. A lot of these guys were younger guys, were inexperienced. They've experienced a lot of heartbreak, this team. But adding a guy like Andre Pollard, Embrace Papier in the form of his life, and Willie Leroux really makes a big impact, as well as Kurtley Orense and Kanan Moody, who are both World Cup winners as well. Looking at the bench, Marco van Staden at number 16, Jan-Hendrik Wessels at number 17. I love watching Jan-Hendrik Wessels play. Number 18, Volku Low comes back into the team. That is a massive name for the Bulls. Probably a name that Glasgow should fear. Will he be at his best because of his injury? Or I think he was ill last week. So will he still be back at his best? Probably, if he is playing. But I cannot wait to see Volku Low scrummaging again. Number 19, Kobus Wiese. Number 20, Jean-Andre Rudolph. Number 21, Zach Berger gets an opportunity. Number 22, Stedman Gant. Number 23, a bit of a weird guy to see in the number 23 jersey, Nizam Kar. So a phenomenal team chosen from the Bulls. And if you look at the Bulls, they've lost the final to the Stormers in Cape Town before. They've lost the final to Glasgow and Loftus. I felt so bad for the Bulls fans that day, but Glasgow definitely deserved it. They've lost to Leinster in Leinster as well. What have they learned from that? Well, first of all, I think the one key lesson the Bulls have learned is you can't just rock up to a place in the playoffs and expect that things are going to go your way. This Glasgow team is very good. We've seen it before with the Bulls where they do very well in the season. They almost show up to a place and expect, oh, we're just going to get dominance, or we're just going to get scrum dominance. There's a big possibility that Glasgow has a better scrum than the Bulls tomorrow, just looking at the players they have in their team. There's a big possibility that Glasgow shows up and plays better rugby than the Bulls as well, even though the Bulls right now are playing some of the best rugby I've ever seen them play. There's also a big possibility that the Bulls rock up and play the way they've been playing and put Glasgow under immense pressure from the start of the game. Keyword, from the start of the game. Glasgow's going to come out firing. They're playing at home. They're playing at Scottish Gas Murrayfield, and they are very confident and very comfortable playing there. Bulls, they'll be playing away from home. They really want to win this one, but if they want to be in this game till the very end, they have to start strong. They cannot start on the back foot. We've seen it before with the Springboks as well, which really does annoy me sometimes when they play away from home, especially New Zealand. The All Blacks come out firing and the Springboks have no answer for the first 15 minutes of the game, and it almost feels like the game's lost and they're chasing the game from the get-go. The Bulls cannot allow that to happen tomorrow. They have to start the game evenly and they have to grind out those first 20 to 25 minutes and keep it as close as possible. I really think that's going to be a massive factor in tomorrow's game. I'm just looking at it. Can the Bulls forward pack get dominance over this forward pack? That's also going to be a big factor. They've been getting dominance over every single forward pack this entire year. Can they keep doing that tomorrow? Can Glasgow hang in there at set piece time and let their backline absolutely go to work? I mean, George Horn, Dan Lancaster, Kyle Rowe, Sione Tuipulotu, Stafford McDowell, Kyle Stain, Josh Mackay. What a backline. If those guys get going, it's going to be a bit of a worrying sight to see for the Bulls as well as Jamie Dobie and Adam Hastings on the bench. Two very good players. Very good to see Jamie Dobie back. Will he come on at scrum off? I don't think so. He'll probably come on the wing somewhere if they even do bring all their guys on. But the one thing with this Glasgow team is they know all their structures really well. The coach believes in every single player and they've got a very good team. I mean, guys like Jare Gunterbeju, who I played with before at University Rugby, a very good player as well, making a massive impact last week and showing why he deserves to be there. So there's a lot of depth on both sides. I probably will say that I think the starting lineup for Glasgow probably is stronger. But then on the other side, I think the bench for the Bulls is very strong as well. So It's going to be a kind of a battle of both halves. It's going to be a battle of attrition. It's going to be a really fun game to watch. And just looking at it, I don't see a difference between both of these teams. I kind of see the Bulls as the Glasgow of South Africa and Glasgow as the Bulls of Scotland. So it really is close for me. And it's honestly going to be such a fun game. And I really think it's going to be an awesome game. But now it's time for my predictions. Has my predictions changed from earlier this week? Yes, it has. I think Glasgow's going to win this game. I've got Glasgow winning this game. Whether it's a point or not, I just think Glasgow might just get it done. I don't know why. They've won it before. They had a bit of a hiccup in the Champions Cup, so could they have a hiccup again? Possibly. But I just think Glasgow might just win this game. But I will not be surprised if the Bulls win this game. If I had money, I would not put any money on this game. I'd probably put money on a draw because they're so evenly matched. I said earlier in the week, I think the Bulls are going to win. I say now that Glasgow is going to win. My predictions could still change till tomorrow, but I probably will put a poll up in the YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. Let me know who you think is going to win down below in the comments. Let me know who you're the most excited to see. Some really good battles here. The front row battle, the loose forward battle is going to be absolutely epic. I mean, Matt Ferguson, Rory Dodge, Jack Dempsey versus Marcel Coetzee, Cameron Hanekom and Elrich Lowe. So, George Horn and Dan Lancaster versus the likes of an Embrose Papede and Andre Pollard. Sione Tuipulotu and Stafford McDowell versus Harold Forster, who used to play for the Lions of Johanna Ackerman as well, and Kane and Moody. So there's so many good battles happening. Kyle Rowe versus Kurtley Orenser, Kyle Stain as well versus the likes of Stravino Jacobs. So it's going to be absolutely awesome. But let me know who you're the most excited to see. Let me know your predictions down below in the comments. I cannot wait for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.